Good morning! Let's go. Good morning, everyone. Another week, another day on the Datsun, and this week that's gonna be quite an intense one because we are finally trying to fit that power steering unit inside the car for good. Like, honestly, like putting everything together, making sure everything's fitting in there, and also making all the brackets and stuff to basically get a freaking electric power steering right in place. That's gonna be awesome. So the plan is quite simple, to be fair. Like, last week we decided to work on the wiring loom. There was a good reason for that. First of all, it was messy, hey, and second of all, the reason for that was I knew part of the loom is coming behind the dashboard on different module, which mean at some point when the wiring loom will be in place for good, it might get in the way of our new unit we're trying to fit in there. So far seems pretty good. Honestly, it seems like it's gonna be working pretty well. So we're just gonna have to test it even more. I did a quick test this weekend, but yeah, as you can see, I haven't streamed yesterday. That was maybe because I had a waiting on Saturday, was a bit destroyed on Sunday, and therefore yesterday I had to to work on everything I haven't done this weekend. Hey, yay, let's go. So yeah, so that, and also the girlfriend had a day off, so basically I decided to take a day off, and that was pretty cool. Oh, it's Hawk. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, Hawk? So yeah, so basically took a little day off yesterday. Hawk, I did also some quests in Tarkov. I'm close to level 40. I think I'm 30k XP away. So, I really just did some adult stuff yesterday, like cleaning up the house and stuff. Yeah. That's why I didn't stream. Yeah. Of course I did. But yeah, so basically last week we did the wiring, and therefore we're gonna be able to move on with the power steering unit. So that's gonna be awesome. Let's go. Oh, that means I did close the gap a little bit, because really I'm like over three quarter done with level 39, which mean now we're not one level apart, so not too bad. I successfully managed to close the gap. I did a lot of lighthouse yesterday because I was a bit late on this one, and now I need to look at that street. Oh, also, if I'm finishing that street quest where you need to extract with the car, I'm gonna be over 6 in Scaff Karma, because I'm at 5.8 today. Let's go. That's pretty awesome. I'm real happy about that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So almost there. Also, guys, while I'm thinking about this, in less than a month, that hurts saying that, because that means I'm gonna be rushing for the rest of the month, but November 4, Extra Life, the t-shirt I'm wearing right now. It's gonna be my 5th edition with them. I'm gonna be doing a fundraising for 24 hours. In fact, 25, because it's when we are switching the hours. So basically we're having 1 hour plus, like +1 during the night, which means I'm gonna be wake up for 25 hours. Hey, and yeah, so basically in less than a month, November 4th, keep that in mind. That's gonna be the day I'm gonna be playing games for 25 hours straight, raising money with an awesome bunch of people right here at my home. So that's gonna be pretty insane. Last year we did that being 5 in the house, 4 were streaming. This year we might go up to around 10 people gaming and streaming right here. So that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be insane. That's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be challenges. There's gonna be a bunch of little things you're gonna be able to do. Like there's gonna be also on-stream stuff that are everything, all the money like you want to give is going straight through the donor drive platform, which means it's never going through my pocket. It's really going straight to the foundation. So yeah, so that's gonna be cool, because basically you can mess with us. There's even a few little incentive where you can pay like $1 or $2 and have jump scares right on the screen, or mess around with the controls and everything. So you will see, that's gonna be really awesome. But today we need to cut metals, weld metals, we need to do a bunch of stuff. So enough of that, and let's go right inside the car and take a look at what is the challenge this week. So let's go. Dual side. First shot, let's go. That's a good beginning of the week. All right, so basically, this week, what are we looking for? We are looking to get this inside of the car, like mounted right here, like it should be. Well, it's not supposed to fit there, but we're gonna make it fit. And then we're gonna be also working on getting the output from the car. So basically, here, this is the front side, which means this is where the steering wheel is connected to. But at the back here, we also have that gear right there, that little gear, which means this is the output of this unit. However, this is not going through the firewall. It's really, really far, in fact. So we need to make an extension here that will go straight through the firewall. We have a bit of a play on different things. If I'm dropping that lever here, there's a kind of a telescopic action right in here that we can work with. However, we have limited space when it comes to behind the structure of the dashboard. So we're gonna also have to play with that and make sure everything's gonna be okay with it. We need to find a huge bolt, and that's gonna be one of the first thing this morning because I haven't looked into that. But we need to find quite a huge bolt and a long bolt for going through the unit here, and that's because I bought something a bit special. I bought basically an alternator bracket, which is made for holding quite a good tension on something that is quite heavy, which is pretty much it. Like, all the weight of this unit is at the end here. So we just need something really strong. And my plan so far is to use that bracket to come and connect the unit here with a diagonal, which means we will basically have a triangle shape holding all the tension together. So it should be quite fixed in there. I'm just a bit scared that this will look like this will try to rotate on itself at some point, but that's gonna be something we're gonna have to take a look into later on. We will probably have a good like some possibilities to make it lock or something. So first of all, let's try, maybe I should bring it outside and let's try to find a bolt that is fitting in there. Front cam, there you go. Let's grab the unit there. So yeah, so basically I'm gonna be looking forward at making everything fit. Let's try not to drop my coffee on the ground. There you go. And when I'm talking about the alternator bracket, this is what I'm talking about. This is quite a lovely piece here. Basically everything swiveled in there, so you can it's gonna auto adjust its angle, so it can be like not a straight link, and it's gonna adjust itself. And basically when you are holding both sides like this and you are just, let me try to make it work, you are unscrewing the center here with a wrench. Well, it's extending it on both sides, which means we are going to have like a solid link, but at the same time we're going to be able to adjust the length of it, which means we're going to be able to adjust the angle of it. And this is really cool because basically we need it to point straight through the hole at the center of the hole in the firewall, because this is where the extension is going to be, and this is where the big action is going to be, because we're going to be hacking the Datsun steering column so bad with that. But that's the way I want to do it, just because I feel like it's going to be the easiest way and the safest way. Basically I don't want to have, like, at the end of the power steering unit, I don't want to get out here with a joint, which means there could be some bend, and then have a solid mount at the bottom, or even another joint, which will mean everything could kick on any side and stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. And also the reason I want to use the Datsun unit is pretty much because there's a bearing system in there, which means the steering shaft is going to spin nicely on itself, so it's not going to try to force against the unit we are adding in there. So overall, I feel like that's the greatest way to do it. So it's gonna be a test and try. Also, like I said, I'm just hoping there won't be any rotation effect on this. I'm hoping the weight of it and this being locked in place is going to be enough to basically hold it from rotating on itself. But I feel like it's gonna be missing a little something. So yeah, gonna have to see. Well, guess what? First shot, and I'm finding a bolt that seems like a fit. I don't think it's a bit too small. Yeah, just a bit too small, which means in here it's gonna be super loose. That would have been so easy. This one here though, that big boy, that one right here, that's a perfect fit. It's not fitting in this, no! Is it really not? Oh my God, I would love to just re-drill those one step bigger, but I don't think that's a good idea because that's a perfect fit in there. So this here, I feel like right now, if you want to know everything, I feel like this is supposed to go on a small block Chevy, which means this is Imperial units. And this is metric units. So right now we have like a millimeter of difference. And I would love to re-drill this part here. However, I feel like if I'm doing that, it's not going to work perfectly. Maybe if I'm pushing against something, that might do it. Because I would love to just extend it a little because we are so close. Like the first few threads are getting in there. That's what I'm wondering. Like I have enough material. I'm more afraid of the heat that's gonna be pushed into that, which means it could destroy a little bit the integrity and make just the mechanism work badly after all. I mean, it's still a made in China bracket, which means there's one side super easy to flip around because this is a sphere with a hole basically, and this one is really more hard to flip. So you can see there's already a difference in tolerance on both sides. But I'm wondering if I'm going just like this over a hole, that shouldn't spin too much. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give it a try because that bolt right here, that will be just perfect for what we need. This and lock it on top. And I just need a few millimeters. I'm gonna see if I have first the drill bit for that. I think that's a good, I will never be able to drill through that because it's also spinning on itself, right? See, like this drill bit here, that's the perfect fit, no play at all. So one step bigger should be it. And yet that one is just not going through. The first part of it is going through, but then it's not. So yeah, that will work, but I don't know how I'm gonna drill that because it's gonna spin on itself. So I will try to find a bolt slightly smaller than that one first, because yeah, I feel like that's the thing to do. There's no chance I'm drilling that first shot. Holy crap, I have some big bolts in here. Some big bolts. All right, I have a bolt fitting perfectly, but I think it's gonna be, yeah, it's not long enough. Just need like half an inch longer. That's something I should have looked at during the weekend. Not gonna lie. Oh, I think I might have one here. All right, I think I got it. I knew I had it. So this one here, no play, which is awesome. And this one should be long enough. And like, it's not like there's a lot of play. Once everything's good, oh no, it's flush mounted to the bracket. Once it's going through it, it's ending up like this. So I just don't have enough to thread something. No, so close. What length were they? 2.5. I will need 3 inches basically. All right, I jinxed myself saying I knew I had those. So they are 3/8. And I have 2. I have 2.5. Do I have 3 inches? I think I might do, but yes. All right, I know where I can salvage one. Not gonna be the proudest thing I've done, but I know where I can find one. I think my vice grip on the workbench is mounted with one, so look at this. We're gonna be cheating. It's easier to buy another one at the shop than waiting for it. That one is long. I know. I think they are 3.5. In fact. All right, let me try that. I'm gonna try to remove one from there. Or is this one the same thing? Oh yeah, I think it is. Well, no, because that one wasn't fitting through that. And this one is. All right, yeah, no, they are good. What size is that? 14.5 inch, something like that. 9/16. Let's try that. I'm gonna be just removing this. That's 14 on top. Oh, that's bigger at the bottom. I think it's 17 or something. I don't know why they will be are 16 because these are not metric. So, I know, definitely 17. Yeah. So that salvaging something from the garage to make the Datsun progress. I love it. That's pretty much the idea of this project. All right, let's go. Boom. I think it. Do we bet that this one's gonna be too long? Honestly, I can feel it. I can smell it. Like that one's not going to work because now it's gonna be too long, right? It has to be. If it was simple. That. Oh, let's try to unscrew that from there. There we go. Or I'm just not gonna have enough thread on it. Easy. So this one right now is fitting just perfectly in here, which means we're gonna try it on that. So this one, of course it's gonna be just a bit too long. But however, maybe I won't be able to fit that there, right? Because it's too long-ish. I mean, everything's threading in place. I thought it would be longer. I'm sad now. What's up, Marie? What's up, Val? Let's go! All the girls in the chat! I love the fact that there's a lot of girls at the same time in here, like more than boys, and it's a mechanic stream. Like you wouldn't think of that this way, but it is the case, and I love it. All right, that one's gonna work, in fact, because I just had an idea. I'm gonna use washers to make a little spacer on the top. There's another one that's super, super long. And honestly, every time I'm going nuts on it. Like, it's just so good. We got it like 2 or 3 times, I think, and it's just perfect. All right, so let me grab a few washer in here because I have a bag full of those. And then we're gonna make everything fit. So yeah, good morning Val, good morning Maggie. Today we're trying to put a steering wheel, well this week, that's gonna be a goal of the week and not for one day only, but we're trying to put a steering wheel back in the car. That would be great. I will kind of enjoy to be able to steer with the car, so yeah, I know you're saving your points, and I'm kind of worried about what kind of sound you're gonna choose. So let's try that. No, first of all, this one. So basically, yeah, it probably will be a bit complex. So basically what I'm gonna do right now is, because the bolt is a little bit too long, I'm just gonna create my own spacer with that, and boom, it's working. And also I'm gonna be, yeah, that one should be good this way. So I'm gonna try to do that. And right now what I'm trying to do basically is to fit a bracket on there that's gonna be used for mounting that unit. So it's a bracket supposed to go on a Chevy V8 alternator thing, and I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Yeah, I know the possibilities are endless, and do you know what, Huck? Also, it's not limited to only one sound. Like, you know what I mean? Basically, it's a sound that you are pairing with a word of your choice. But someone who's watching the stream all the time might end up with a couple of sound in here that's his own sound. Like, you're gonna be able to use whatever you feel like whenever you want, and that's a bit frightening. It's been a while we haven't seen Micah in here, and even like on TFG stream, I know he was super sick. I'm really hoping he's feeling better though. Like, it's been quite a while. All right, gonna try not to throw my coffee on the ground. Boom, there we go. Except that there's a rusted washer in there. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I wrote to him last Friday, I think, during the day. Oh shit, okay, so he's going all the way through again to bring his 6-wheel back to his new place. Holy crap. And he was like super sick. He got COVID the other day, like 2 weeks ago. Then it went from that to a pneumonia, I think you're calling it. Pneumonia in French, which is, yeah, I hope too. Poor man. So, there we go, that's the first step. We have that bracket now. So this is what we're going to use to basically hold the tension in place, and hopefully it's gonna just work in there. I'm hoping this loose right here is not going to affect us too much, but that should be good once it's gonna be locked on top. So we'll see. I'm just hoping everything will work perfectly with that. So from there, that's gonna be the rough part. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, he's gonna go, he's gotta prioritize his own life over some internet stuff, right? That makes total sense. All right, there we go. So let's move in the car again. Dual side. So from there, this is where we need to fit that. We already did quite a few tests in the last few weeks, so we know exactly where it's gonna stay. However, we need to keep in mind these are supposed to be the bolts going through the unit here. However, they are too long at the moment because they are not using the same kind of spacers and stuff as the previous unit. However, we might be using like hacking the bracket we had before to make it work with everything. Wow! Oh, not the one, the only PV. Are you serious? That was the laugh from Spider-Man. I just realized that. What's up, PV? Oh, wait, what? I missed a new job between that night, but I think that's super exciting. But I started a new job as well. No shit, let's go! Is that what job is it? Is it in 3D animation or is it a in-between job?
NPV0 is looking for more power for the last 3 months. Hello, love.
What the bot just said? It didn't sound like a hello, bitch. What's up, NPV? Thank you for the 3 months of sub. Biatch. Oh, that was a biatch? Oh, yeah, no, it was written as bitch, but it says biatch. I love the biatch, it's way better. Hello, NPV, thank you for the 3 months, honestly, that's awesome, man. Thank you, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing great. We are making progression. Look at this car, it's almost like it's a car again. Afternoon, yeah, good afternoon. Here it's still quite early, even more for Hawk. Damn, and she's already wake up like, ugh, for a long time, I guess. We're going there. It's almost looking like a car, okay? Come on, it's not in 3D, it's in between. Oh, what is a in-between job between 3D? Art gallery. A girlfriend did that before. While the girlfriend did that. 2.5D, fair. Oh, how many hours are you working at that particular job? Like, not both of them, but like that one. Because I feel like you're starting so early in the morning, it's crazy. Kind of disgusting, to be fair. All right, more stuff on the ground. I just did the cleanup of the garage yesterday. That was one of the things I wanted to do. Now I'm putting more stuff on there. Really, if I can sleep, man. Okay, so is it like the kind of job where you can basically go there at any time and you just have a pile of shit from the last day that you have to run through that day, and then it's always going one on top of the other? Like, is that like just the everything from the previous day, basically, so it doesn't matter at what time you're in there? Assistant team leader in the it's not that great. I got to for real, shit Maggie, you're in loop. So you started a new job, but you're like, yeah, that's shit, I'm worth more than that, and you're already looking for something else. Well, I mean, that's good, because now you know. That's cool, Hawk. That sucks, Maggie. You're gonna find something way better than that, I'm sure. That's too big, right? Yep, that's too big, that's a 12. But what is the job, or like what is involved, Maggie, that makes you have like problem and everything? Is that just because you have to do quite a lot of shit that others don't? Alright guys, so just so you know, right now we're just gonna take a bunch of screws from the brake pedal assembly just so we can mount our stuff in there. Because like I said, the ones supposed to go in place are too long, so for now we're gonna use something else. And then we're gonna adjust. I'm gonna be putting in place so the other bolts, just so we have kind of this lock in place. Yeah, well said, Hawk. NPV going wild with why did NPV wrote parts with color in the chat? Just showing off he can write with colors. That's cool. You're an artist now. Confirm artist. Cool. Sounds good. Smell good. Little gasp. No. Ah, shit. That sucks. That really sucks. Honestly, apply to Costco. They have really good condition. And you're gonna be talking to people a little bit more. Usually you will start as a cashier also, so you're seeing more people, you're having a teammate. Alright, let's go. Let's try to put that right in place. So first one and then second one. And see where the problems are. Because there's gonna be problem and we knew it. Not the right sound. Alright, we almost have a steering wheel in there. Yeah, honestly, being at the cash register is pretty cool. A cashier, like, you're seeing weird people, but you also have like weird discussion, weird stories from people, and it's really fun, to be fair. I really enjoyed that. I did that for a long time when I was still at school, and it was quite cool. It was also in a small town, so there's not like a lot of different people coming. Like you were seeing the same weird people over and over again, and you were starting to learn about them. There was one lady that was so annoying. So like she was so like so happy and so like gentle and everything. But every time she had to describe like everything in her life, even if I don't know a shit about her family, I can tell you that she gave her nephew a Bible that he put it on the left because I'm searching for the word, on the left side of his bed, on the little table you put there, the night table. So like everything, so many little details that you cannot care less about, and she was giving all of them, and gosh, that was hard. Mixer this morning, being around people more might help. Honestly, I think Starbucks, they seems to have like awesome teams over there. Like Mary Sue did work at one, and she was enjoying a lot like the team she was with, I think. And yeah, I feel like they are pretty cool. I was a cashier at what is Walgreens? I don't know what that is. it's interesting meeting so many different type of people. I totally get it. Yeah. CVS. A pharmacy. Okay, fair. A drugstore. You people said the software engineer in here. I think he's a software engineer. Is that it? Programmation, something like that. You already told me, but I can't remember shit. All right, so now we're gonna just try to see if it sits in place. Yeah, fair. Well, a little bit like me as an artist working in 3D, I'm pretty much staying on my own at my desk and being happy. Yep, he is. All right, so that seems like it's going to work because it's locking itself. That, and it just needs to aim at this. There's a bunch of wire in the way, but nothing that is getting damaged by it. So, okay. So if you want to see what I'm looking for, guys, basically, could I put that on there? That could work. Yeah. So basically what I'm looking at is this. So this is the bracket we added. Like, let's forget about this cable right here. We don't care for now. And basically we did all the wiring at the back there to clean it up a little bit more last week. And this is because it's coming right through here. So right now I'm hitting on something and I think it's the bracket we already cut. Yep. So we're gonna cut it even more, I think. So I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and try to remove it. Oh, I'm gonna have to remove the entire unit. No. Might as well mark up to, okay, there's a mounting hole there. So we're hitting close to the mounting hole. So yeah, so basically I think I'm still needing to, it's hard to tell if I need to go higher than that or not, but might as well just to make sure we have enough space. And then let's see if we have even more length for that. And yes, we do. So see, that's why we use that kind of bracket, because now I can almost reach the side of it. So we're gonna be able to weld just a mounting tab right here, and it should be out of the way of absolutely everything. So that we can twist it just a little bit also, and then boom, this will be mounted. However, there's a bit of flex right now, so yeah, we're gonna need to reinforce the front. And honestly, I think I might do something a bit crazy at the front, just because I feel like where it's mounting right here, we have the problem that, wait a sec, so if you're looking at these tabs, basically, the way they are mounted, they are supposed to be adjustable with a little lever on the side. That's not something we're gonna be able to keep, but you can see they can twist quite a lot. If I was using that with the original bracket from Datsun and welding right on top there instead, that will make it super solid at the front. So that will be pretty cool. However, I will lose that kind of flexibility. So that's something I have to keep in mind. Yeah, because if I'm losing that, that could be a problem. All right. There. Yep, I'm gonna have to think about that. Because right now, it's like I'm losing everything. Let's put you back in place here. No, I wasn't there. Boink. There we go. that. That will just go and sit to its place, which makes sense. Honestly, I feel like we're really close. All right, we're gonna cut the bracket at the back, just making sure. Then we're gonna prepare something here to weld it in place. Somewhere around here. And then we're gonna be able to adjust. Because yeah, this is a bit of a problem right now. The fact that it's bending so much, I don't like it. Like at the front, even if I'm holding this right in place, we still have quite a lot of play, and that's really not good. All right, let's remove that. Big unit. All right, since we're gonna be playing with that kind of stuff quite a lot, let me grab the power tools, because I don't want to be wrenching for hours and hours. It's gonna be just easier doing that with this and that. I think I would like well, I'll look for something 3D. I enjoy making my own drinks at home. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's true. Of course, I didn't thought about it, but yeah, you can ask Hawk. She owes me a coffee also. Just saying, still haven't received it by the post. Just saying. Power tool, activate. Oh, wrong side. Hee hee. Yeah, that's what they say. Like, everyone's using that as an excuse. Like, oh, they are not shipping. Yeah. It's okay if you just don't want to ship it. It's all right. You say that, but I can go on Uber Eats and order a coffee. So I think they are shipping. Oh, chocolate cover. Oh, the thing you basically eat. I thought that you were saying like an espresso that covered with chocolate, but no, you're talking with the beans themselves. You can eat, right? I'm pretty okay with it. They are pretty good. I mean, like, I wouldn't take a lot of them at once, but like taking one every 5 minutes is like awesome. There we go. Now this is out of the way. Because yeah, we're gonna have to mount also the ECU for that. For real? Oh! Because yeah, I already bought a bag of like, I bought a bag of one of those, and basically the first one you're taking, you're like, oh shit, that's intense. Because like sometimes they are really strong flavored, and like once you're getting used to them, well, it's like anything, you're taking one, then 2 to 5 minutes later, you're taking another one. Then another 5 minutes, you're taking another one. And first thing you know, you are basically in a coffee and sugar rush at the same time. Which is not really a problem if you ask me, but some people will tell you that I'm a bit dependent of that. That, then that. There we go. So basically right now, we are hitting on that side of the bracket, so we're gonna be cutting that to make sure it's not getting in the way. This should be something to clamp the wire in place, but we're not really going through the same route anymore, so that's gonna be no big deal. We're just going to disconnect those 3 wires there, and we're gonna go on the bench to cut that thing up. Yeah. because basically we already cut the back of here, but now we're hitting on this, so might as well just cut it straight there and make sure we're not using anything of this. Even though I'm saying that, and we're gonna have to take care because this is the mounting place, so I cannot just cut it right through there, right? So yeah, let's do that. And I'm throwing the cam on the ground. Front cam. Let's go. Easy. It's so easy to get out of there. Right, so yeah, so we're gonna be cutting that, making sure we have all the space we need to work on the car and fit that power steering unit. Yeah, it's really amazing, to be fair. All right, what's your favorite between almond and chocolate or grapes? I don't know what's the word in English. The dry grapes. I will try in chocolate. What's your favorite between those? Poop. Gonna grab that. So we don't need the bending thing right now. For me, I think it will be almond and chocolate. These are just so good. Okay, hazelnut is awesome, except in anything related to coffee. No way. Hazelnut in coffee, except if you found like the one that is not tasting like shit. It's disgusting. Like I've tried it so many times. Like Starbucks, like Tim Hortons, like any coffee place. If you're taking a coffee with hazelnut flavor, it's tasting like shit. Like the first sip, you're like, oh, okay, that's not bad. And then like what is left in your mouth, like the flavor left in your mouth is, honestly, I cannot. And like, I know I'm not the only one thinking that, like a lot of people are. It's honestly not tasting good, but hazelnuts as a hazelnut spread with chocolate, anything, that's pretty good. That's super awesome. But I don't know how you're doing for your coffee, because you just thinking of it and I'm a bit sick. Like if you're taking some Nespresso and stuff with whipped cream with, oh, that sounds good. That sounds pretty good. So yeah, because basically if you're taking the hazelnuts coffee from Vanut, from like Nespresso, Tassimo, and all those kind of things, like the one you're doing just one cup of coffee with a cup, like a coffee cup. Never ever again. Like I bought a package of those and took two. First one I was like, yeah, maybe that was just me. So second one was the official test, and they are horrible. So yep, that's my honest opinion on those. Now time to cut. Loud noise. Fire! Well, that's done for now. So we just cutted the shit out of this bracket. So right now, that means looking at it, I should be able to push the motor from the power steering even higher in place. So that's perfect. So we're gonna make sure we have everything we need. Hey, thinking of it, can I use that? No, I don't think I will be able to. I was sick and I used that thing for mounting, doing the mounting point at the top. Well, I'm saying no, but maybe it's a yes. Not sure. I'm undecided. We'll see. We'll take a look, because I would like something that is not just a piece of metal in there. Why did the cam switch? All right. I would love something that might have an angle in place just to make sure it's holding its form through times. So we're gonna have to take a look at this. I'm just taking a quick look if I have something that fits my requirement in here. That might do the job. I'm gonna have to take a look. All right, let's just try that in the car again. So the camera changed itself, so might as well. All right, there you go. So with that done, we should be able to put that back in place. So that and that, which means this is going to mount right there. And then, where's my second ones there? Whoops. This should be able to mount right. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Weird sound outside. They're doing quite a lot of work in my street since the beginning of the summer. So I would say more like half of the summer up to now. So I'm always hearing some weird shit going on outside. And this morning is no different. Can you just please go? Yep, there. Nope, not like this. All right, I'm gonna have to take that back. This one's not mounting well. Oh, I picked up the wrong one, yeah. Of course I did. Of course I did. That's why it's not threading in place. Just saw the good one right next to my feet. There's a few bolts laying on the ground, so I have to take care of which one I'm using. Wow, this one's working now. So is this one? Wow. All right, let's give him a little. Like that. Like this. Boom, this is mounted. And now all over again to that other one in here. So mounting that all over again. I don't know how I'm gonna do to test if we're lining up or not. I will need like some sort of a tube going on top here to see if it's at least looking like it's lining up. So right now, do we have all the plates we need? I feel like it's a yes, because already now I'm higher than I used to be. Okay, bye. The bolt that didn't want to cooperate. Go. And now, yeah boy, we can go way further up. So with that, we're gonna be able to make it work perfectly. Yeah, we still have that left to right thing a little bit, but I feel like it's better since it's not hitting something at the back. So the idea right now is also going to be to reinforce that right there with this mounting bracket from the original Datsun setup. So we're gonna be basically sliding that on top there, so it's gonna crush the metal tab a little bit more and putting that even higher. So we're gonna test that first to see if it's helping. So basically in here, what we're gonna do is weld a metal piece from one side to the other and cut that U shape at the top. So this way we're gonna be able to securize the front with something thicker, stronger, and just better. It seems like it's something that could be, those metal pieces could be removed. Yeah, they can. Well, wait a second. Are we trying that first? That could be an idea. Because basically it seems like they are just slip into place. So let's try something. Front cam. Front cam. Oh yeah. Front cam. There you go. I was to do it by hand, but that's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to remove those pieces here, because basically I could basically lock everything in place. However, I love the fact that this is helping, but I'm gonna try that first because that could be a good idea to make everything work. So what I'm gonna do is go into the vice grip, lock everything up quite good, and I'm gonna smash on it. I don't even know if these are, yeah, they are metal. I'm gonna grab a punch, that, and we're gonna try to remove those. Yep, this is working. Oh, there were some plastic clamp, that's why. I mean, if we want to reuse that, I'm gonna be able to by welding them. Except if it's aluminum, which it might be. But there we go, so we just have the spacer themselves. So we're gonna try that inside the car. So we're gonna be replacing one side at a time and see how it's going. Dual side. Dual side. There you go. So let's try that. I'm gonna be doing that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want it to twist. But yeah, the weight is quite heavy for those. All right, so let's do that. Let's grab one of these and go through that. Then through this, and then through that. And the idea right there is to crush it on in a sandwich shape between a bigger surface. So that should help achieving that. pretty well. If this is not working, we're gonna use another thing. We're gonna try something else, but yeah, because I just saw that maybe we could. So normally this is the one going in place, the bolt. All right, it's not happy. Oh, we're getting at the end of the thread already. Shit. Well, we're gonna have to reuse the other one again. What the hell? So that might not be the good one for going in place. Then I don't remember where they're supposed to go then. Alright, well, we're gonna go with that one instead as we were using, and we can find something else for the brake pedal assembly if needed. All right, now that's gonna be the hardest part. I need to push that thing a bit further at the back, making sure that we are getting a good point. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna stay in there as much as I want it to. And that's helping. If we're making it even more flat, it could work. All right, let's move to the other side. Oops. Right, like this, like that, and then like this. Oops. I can already tell that the other side is staying up a bit more than here, which is awesome, because it is what we are expecting it to do with that reinforcement there. We're gonna try to not get crushed. All right, what does that say? We are stronger, but it's not perfect, yeah. Maybe that's gonna be the second idea, like welding that to the top here so we have no play at all like this, then holding the weight at the back there. That will mean, well, I mean, I don't have, yeah, we just have a little bit of play here that I don't like at all. even though when this is going to be held in place perfectly, I really want that to be fixed. I don't want it to have any sort of play in there. So we're gonna have to address that for sure. Yep. So alright, so let's remove everything all over again, because this is what fabrication is all about. And then we're gonna go on the workbench. Was worth a try, I guess. All right. Front cam. There you go. So we're gonna grab the unit. So I'm gonna re-explain that all over again just to make sure you get what I'm looking at right now. Threw that on the ground. I'm gonna bring that here, bring that there. We're gonna grab the other piece in there. So we're gonna look if they are magnetic or not. If they are not, they are aluminum. If they are, it is steel probably. So let's just try that first. Aluminum, that's not good for us, but that's not going to be the biggest deal there. I can just glue them in place once everything's mounted. So what's going on? If we're going here, basically, if you look at how these tabs are done, these are not supposed to be used as a main mounting point, which means they are pretty flexible. Like I can bend them on any side, and therefore they are not super strong to hold the entire unit like I'm asking it to do. So what we're gonna do instead, we're gonna be using the main frame at the front here with basically that thing right here. So I'm gonna be using that a bit like this as the mounting point for the entire unit. Either that, or if these would fit, they are not. That was too, I had to bet they will not, but yeah. We have basically the same kind of mounting point. Because I was about to say I could basically cut them, extend that a little bit more at the back, and put them right in place here. I'm gonna grab the other cam because I feel like there's gonna be quite a bit of action in here. So might as well. Dual front. There you go. There you go. So yeah, so basically I need to replace these tabs and make something here. I would love to keep the same mounting position because it was pretty good with the hub adapter and everything, but I could also move a little bit more at the back here and that would still work. So, because these here are almost a good shape and everything to just push that inside there. So that could be an idea. However, that will be less, the other part is there, that will be less, I will guess, safe, because I will not have any weld. Well, this here is fitting quite tight. So that could also be a good reason to use or more reuse the OEM thing. Smashing it, I'm gonna be pressing it in the vice grip just to take a look at it all together and take a decision. So wait for me there. go. Gonna do the same thing with the other one, just so we have a better idea of where everything is staying. I like the idea right there, basically will be to remove the U shape there by welding just a metal piece like this on these parts. So that will work pretty well. And then use that as a mounting point and welding that to the top here, basically, because this is already welded in place. This is the main bracket for everything. So we could be deleting those little tabs there, or reusing them like this, I don't know, but like basically we could get rid of those and just push that in place. Yep, I think we're gonna have to cut them, but that's quite a big decision to do, because yeah. And basically the reason I also want to use that part right here with that little bevel on the side, that little lips, it's putting a lot of strength into that structure right there. So that will be really, really a good thing to get inside the car. So yeah, that will pretty much be looking like this, I guess. Maybe the mounting hole will just move back a little bit, but like by not much, and that will be quite okay. Are we committing to that? Because basically, in fact, it's gonna mount like this. It has been in the plan for quite a while. But yeah, now it's just that this is like a few $100 unit from eBay secondhand with like OEM Datsun parts. So right now, committing to cutting stuff and everything is quite a big deal. But yeah, I feel like there's not going to be better than that. If I want it to be solid mounted, I won't have the choice. The only thing I'm afraid of is that it's gonna try to sit flat on top there, which is not exactly what we are looking for. Let me look again inside the car. I don't have cam in there, so I'm just gonna look. But yeah, basically it's gonna, but I mean, the thing is, it's not flat, it's aiming at the hole. So if the top there is sitting flat, it should be lining up with the hole after that. That's the thing. And I can always use washer and everything to space it up if it's too high or too low. Well, too low I won't be able to do a lot, but too high I can always use spacer and stuff. So yeah, I feel like that's the way to do it. I'm trying to think, like I've been thinking about it for quite a while, and I don't see any reason not to do that. Because basically with that and solid mounted, I can adjust the rear, I can adjust the front, but the front's gonna be super strong and the rear is gonna just maintain the weight in place. Yep. All right, yeah, I think we're committing doing this. So I'm gonna remove the unit from the workbench, the place I call a workbench. For now, we're gonna be sanding the side of those, and then we're gonna be basically welding a little piece of metal in place, and so we're gonna be able to remove the U shape in there. So let's do that. Loud noise. right, so I haven't checked if this was magnetic or not, so let's do that. Yes, it is. So aluminum spacer mounted on top of some steel brackets. So basically now we're gonna take the measurement to cut a little piece of metal going straight in there. So as you can see, it's pretty much a perfect fit. Then we're just going to weld that in place. I don't have any straight edge there really, so in fact I'm just going to mark it, cut it, then we're gonna weld it. And everything should be good. Don't have to measure it when it's fitting so well in place. I'm gonna keep a little bit of edge there and there, just so we can end up the weld nicely. Oh, by eye. There you go. Gonna cut that, and then we're gonna be good to go. Oh, coffee. Already the last sip of coffee. Damn. And yeah, so basically after that, it's gonna be time to use the welder. Favorite part of Hawk. And many people in here, I guess. And the welder is gonna be easy to use because we're gonna be grounded at the bottom there, where there is some metal easy to see. So there you go. And then we're gonna put that on top and weld that. Awesome. In fact, that's gonna be more like this, I guess. Yep. All right, let's cut that first. That's thicker, right? There you go. So this, whoops. This. Oh, Rack! Rack! What's up? Let's go. Hey, what's up? C'est moi le honk. Also, hi in PV. Hey, what's up, Rack? How are you, man? How are you? Oh, Rack, we did crazy progression last week. We did some crazy, okay, let's look at this, let's look at this. Pom, 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 pom. Dual side. Dual side. There you go. So basically last week, we did the entire wiring loom to finish it up. So all the electronic is mounted over there with everything pretty much done there. We also went crazy and for all the lights, parking, turn signal and stuff, we went with Dutch connector and we did some extension here. So basically everything's running smooth at the bottom there, and everything is yeah, so with the Dutch connector, everything is waterproof, and yeah, we simplified pretty much everything. So that's looking pretty neat. We also rework a little bit the Willwood setup. Now we have the windshield washer tank in there. It's touching each other, so I might try to basically heat that up and just create a bend inside the plastic. It's the 6 liter. It's a 6 liter with turbo. Yeah, basically, okay, that's a thing. That's a really cool thing. When I did place, let me just extend that poop. Basically, when we adapted everything, there's already a heat shield for in the Datsun, and I reused the bracket. I'm just gonna have to readapt a little bit the part, but this is the OEM. But yeah, 5.3, 6 liter, pretty much the same thing. So this is the OEM Datsun heat shield for the brake master cylinder and booster. So I'm gonna try to reuse that, and I'm gonna powder coat it with the same kind of gold that we have all over the place in there. So yeah, because also this was used on the small block that wasn't there to place that with a grommet, the throttle cable through here, so that the pivot point with the OEM pedal from Nissan is good. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to reuse that anyway. DEI, is that the reflect gold? Yeah, I know that the one. There's gonna be a bit of it also on the firewall where the exhaust gonna go. So yeah, that was the thing I was thinking of. So sounds good. We had the same idea in mind right there. And also what we did, all right, I'm gonna change the cam because it's gonna move quite a lot. Firewall is useless. Why? Oh yeah, for real. Like those metal like bee honeycomb stuff. Oh, okay, makes sense. Because basically the idea is for around there, because the exhaust, the downpipe's gonna go right there through the transmission tunnel. So we're gonna have to make something there. Come stuff, DEI has one with an adhesive on the backside. It sounds good, sounds really good. I'm gonna look at this for sure. DEI, all right, so that's the brand name. So I'm gonna look at that for sure because I'm not quite there for those stuff. Even like turbo heat shield and stuff like that, I'm gonna use probably. I'm looking at Funk Motorsport stuff right now just because I have a shitload of ad from them and like where they are holding the turbo blanket and basically they are just blowing a torch in it while someone's from Motorsport with some good turbo. Oh yeah, okay, so it's not just ad, because I was getting a bit like, oh yeah, that's a cool ad where they are just holding the blanket with bare hand and like basically they are hitting it and the guy is holding it like without even noticing anything. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So, but like I was like, yeah, that's an ad. Yeah, that's gonna be something. I feel like I was going to put a because I want to see that the heat stuff you're wrapping. Yeah, I was to wrap it into the Kevlar stuff. Heat wrap, that's it. Oh no, why that? Like the pipe at the back of the turbo, I cannot wrap it. Heat wrap it, just so you know, if you have an oil leak from turbo on the blanket, you will have an oily rag. I see. So if it's getting wet because of oil being seated onto something that's getting really hot, fire in the hole. that totally makes sense. So yeah, that makes total sense there. So fair enough. So at the back, yeah, you have to keep that quite good. Lifeline. Fire suppression system. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going that far on the car yet, but that's a good idea to keep that in mind. That's a really good idea to keep that in mind. Cause yeah, for sure there's gonna be like a fire extinguisher in there at some point. But like for now, I don't know if I'm going with a full system. Okay, that will be cool. That will be really cool. Cause yeah, the two spray headers, fuel injector, turbo areas, yeah, fair. Cause they are basically the place where you are guessing there could be a problem, right? So yeah, that makes total sense. Oh, I said I will change. Front cam. There you go. And there, if you want to see the rest of the wiring loom, boom, 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 boom. Oh, and this week the goal is to put back a little steering wheel in there. But yeah, so rest of the wiring loom we did last week. Dual side. There you go. So basically this was pretty much mess. So we wrap everything up to here and even in there. I don't know if you can see it properly, but basically all our wiring loom now is wrapped, and there's like a bunch of wire there, but they were already like this. They are basically where everything's connected together, so it's a bit of a mess from factory, and everything's gonna be hidden under the dashboard. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Honestly, I'm really happy with that. And this week, steering wheel need to be there. So we're looking at this right now. Front cam. There you go. So that's pretty much. Honestly, wiring is really, really long. I had to unpin so many things, and also, yeah, that was pretty insane, but that was super cool to do. All right, you wrote quite a bit of stuff. Wait it. Some adhesive zip ties, tie downs, so you can keep your harness in place. Well, right now it's already in place pretty much everywhere. The one. Hey, thank you. Yeah, the voice activated. I love it, honestly. And I'm doing the same thing with stuff. But yeah, basically, I ordered like a real big kit with zip ties, with connectors and everything. So everything is pinned down in place all over there. I'm gonna have like one hole to re-drill at one place, I think. Do I? Oh no, I already did it. All right, so yeah, so 3 point at the front, 3 on the side there. The only place I need is for those 4 wires on the side. But yeah, for that I'm waiting a little bit. And yeah, so basically everything is in place. Same under the passenger seat, like it's kind of a bit loose, and but everything's gonna go under the carpet in there, so that's why. So everything's gonna get pressed with the carpet. For your fuel lines, make sure you pick up some steel zip ties. Oh yeah? Why that? Why steel zip ties? Because yeah, I know you don't use plastic one, that's for sure, but I was looking more for maybe putting some AN lines in there, AN fittings and AN hose, which mean I will have that double like going and return holding clamp going through getting basically I'm searching my words this morning, sorry. Basically I was planning on using those threaded rivet straight on the side of the frame rail with those aluminum thing clamping the line. Okay, yeah. Well, because you want to use steel zip ties just because basically it could get some debris on them, so you don't want them to break, then having your fuel line loose, right? That's what I'm understanding. Yeah, okay, fair. Oh, that reminds me of that meme where the guy was like, I just installed my new subwoofer, look at this, and the big wire, power wire line was going at the bottom of the car and tie wrap with plastic tie wrap on the exhaust. Like, it had to be a meme, right? It has to be a joke, but yeah, we do get that. All right, so let's cut that. So right now, basically what we're doing on the drive shaft, yes, saw that one too. That's pretty stupid. All right, so basically what I was about to say, yeah, what we're doing is we're modifying the bracket from Datsun to basically reinforce it, but also, well, not reinforce it, but remove the U-shape at the bottom so we can use it on the new steering, the new power steering unit from Subaru. So basically we're putting a BRZ thing, a BRZ unit in the car. So yeah. So we're gonna be using it. Before you cut it, tack in some rods to keep the shape. Well, basically, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Look at this, dual side. All right. Oh, what's going on with that cam? No, you don't have the right. You don't have the right to die, little cam. Poink, poink. It was back. All right, let me. Not that one, but that's because I moved it. All right, that's okay. Phew. So basically, before cutting it, I'm gonna be cutting my metal piece. I'm just putting a metal piece in there, welding it. So I'm tacking that, then full welding it. Then I'm gonna cut from this side, the U-shape. So this way I'm gonna keep the same spacing and everything. So yeah, that's the idea. And let's reactivate the light on it. There you go. Dual side. My pronunciation, need to work on that. So let's cut it. So I'm gonna cut that tab right there, and then we're gonna be ready to go. loud noise. My what? What you're talking about? Oh, you're talking about oh, where is it? Oh, that? Yeah. I had to remove it at some point for cutting one thing and I forgot to put it back. I'm gonna do it just for you, Rack, because I love you, because you're awesome.
No, cruise down.
Hey, where's... I haven't seen the little guy on the top corner. Was it there? Was it there, the little boy? He was there, cool. That's basically Rack screeching. I'm doing it, Father Rack. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. There you go. Boom. Oh, that's not on the right side. I love that little angry guy because it's fitting the mood of people. Like I was the only one. All right, so that just... Oh, see that how that's a pain in the ass? NPV will not use that and he will be good. Because NPV is a boss. There we go. All right. Little guard there. I need to buy a face shield, to be fair. I have protection glasses, but they are a pain in the ass with the actual glasses, so I need to buy a face shield. I need to buy everything, the world. There you go. Just for you. Just for you, back in place. Now that I'm finished cutting. So that's all good. What is skin? I don't know what that is. Skins, are they just like the glasses? I'm not sure what they are. All right, so there we go. Don't worry, I'm welding with a mask, and yeah. Oh, skin, oh my God. Oh my God, yeah, fair. Yeah, that's why I should buy like a proper face shield, but yeah. I'm really good with that. Redneck style. So, now let's prepare that. Loud noise. There you go. Good, that's awesome, Rick. I'm gonna take a look. If you're not on the Discord, I will not ask you to do, but basically there's a car channel in the Discord, so when people want to send me a link for stuff to use, I'm usually putting that in there. I'm gonna do it myself right now. Yeah, that's what I had in mind. Okay, yeah, that makes total sense. That's cool. It will be even cooler if there was some gold version of it, but yeah, you know, cannot have everything in life. I'm gonna put it on the Discord so that way I'm gonna be able to keep track, because Twitch chat is going away once you stop being live, which is cool but not cool at the same time. Pom, 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 pom. There you go. There you go. So this is in place. I'm gonna keep track of that. So with that said, it's time to weld. Favorite part of Hawk. She's really enjoying welding. I'm just going to put that away a little bit. That. Gloves. Then we're gonna use also this, and we're gonna clamp that in place just because I don't want it to get away. And also we're gonna use our ground. Now I just twisted everything in the place there, boom, boom. Let's clamp that and let's then use it. My clamp, I had the clamp there. So lost this morning, it's crazy. I hate myself when I'm so lost like this. There we go, like that. That's sitting on top there. That's gonna be able to handle quite a lot of heat. There you go. Then right there. Boom, easy setup. Using the welding mask. It's a bit dirty. It's gonna be it's gonna be ready for a good cleanup soon. Opening the gas bottle. Let's not forget, because last time we did that happens only once, but damn, it was not welding well. There you go. There you go. There we go. Testing the automatic setup, making sure everything's still working. Yeah, enough battery. We love that. We have gas, we have everything. Time to weld. Right, just that heat already bring the piece of metal a bit high, so I'm gonna smash it back in place, or just push on it while welding the other side. Just making sure we have enough weight on it. There you go. And now, time to weld it entirely. There. Maybe a bit too hot. But at the same time, we're getting good penetration with that. There we go. Yeah, we're a bit too hot. But it's not too bad. I'm gonna redo a pass on this side. I've welded more on the metal part itself. So I'm just gonna redo a pass. Like so. And here. There we go, that's better. Whew. The paint is melting all around it. I feel like that's stronger. There you go. Not better than bad. Yeah, I put the wire, the welder on its max level. Maybe I should have been better on one step lower on the heat, but at the same time, that was welding pretty well. Like, I mean, it was fusing well. Like in one go. There we go. There, which means now that this is holding in place, we're gonna be able to basically go ahead and, well, it is melting metal, right? When you're welding, when you're fusing the metal, you're basically melting it. So the fuse point was on point. So there we go, so we're gonna be able to cut it now. With the guard that rack made me put in there, so let's go. And face shield, I'm having the welding mask. Let's go, easy. So now we're just going to cut that right there. I almost forgot. Loud noise. All right, looking at it, I might as well weld a little pass on the back side of it too. I'm gonna put that on D. And yeah, we're gonna weld another pass on it just because we might as well. We have access to it right now, so that's not going to be hard to do. So let's just do that. So I'm gonna be putting the ground there, weld the other side there, then flip the ground side, and then yeah, Just going to do that. I just hit my face with the welding mask. GG. Oh my god. The end just sticking there. It got stuck. There we go. There we go. And I close the gas. Yeah, that's working way better. I was a little bit too hot. Hey, what's up, blood? So many people this morning. How are you? Happy my Monday, because yesterday was a Thanksgiving in Canada. So happy beginning of the week. Yeah, let's go. Just a good way to securize that for making sure it's gonna be strong enough later on down the road. So with that done, yeah, how's it going? How was your weekend, blood? Hope it was great. So goal of the week, let's put a freaking steering wheel in that car. And I just removed the glove, but that's gonna be hot as fuck, so might as well keep them for now. So basically what we just did, we just cutted the U-shape from Datsun, the OEM part from Datsun, and we just put a piece of metal at the front there. It's not looking excessively great, but it's not bad at the same time. We might be welding that too, so who let blood in here? Friend me. I don't have the friend me, so we're good. NPV, he's gonna be chill. He doesn't have the choice. So let's do that. All right, that's my little trick there. When it's still super duper hot, I'm usually coating it right away, because the paint is gonna basically just stay in there since it's baking, because it's so freaking hot. There you go, and then flip it. Pom, 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 pom. There you go. So this is gonna bake in place with maybe some bubbles and stuff, but we don't care. Just coat it a little bit. So that's gonna help prevent it from rusting at this point. And yeah, so now we can move on. I'm just going to move it a little bit more at the back, and then we can move on preparing the power steering unit. There you go. So with that said, I can remove the gloves now. Can put that on the side. Oh, that's still hot. Holy crap. Oh yeah, because I welded at some point without removing it. That was still in there. So let's bring the big unit in place. So there we go. So basically right now what we're looking at is to make sure that these are not in the way of what we just cutted. So I'm pretty sure we are going to weld what we just prepared right here, which means we're gonna have quite a bit of work to do. Well, we're just gonna have to basically cut these, or maybe try to fold them in place. Yeah, because there, if I'm pressing them, we could basically bend them right in place, and this might be working? Nah, I don't think it will. Because basically I need that to slip either on top or at the back of it, right? Right, I mean, let's try it. It's worth trying. Before cutting anything, it's worth trying it. Let me grab a plier. That's gonna be the hard part, where we have quite a big decision to make and not a lot of chance to succeed. Well, we're gonna succeed. We just need to make sure that what we are choosing is not preventing us from making it work later on. Like if we're cutting stuff, it's hard to go back. Where are the other pliers I used to have in here? Not there, not there. Alright, let's just try with these one first, because basically I need to clamp that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna need the other one. That one, do I have one in here? No. There you are. I knew I saw them not so long ago. So basically, I just want to make sure I'm not destroying that right there. So I'm gonna hold it in place. Try to bend that as much as I can, even with the hammer. Just so it's staying in place. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. Because basically I need to clamp it a little bit more in there. So that's why it's gonna be so hard to do. I will need a second one of these, and I'm pretty sure I have one. I just need to find it. Oh, even those could work. There we go. Because if I'm holding that in place there, that means I should be able to do something like this. Do the same on this side. Okay, bye. That. Oh my God, that was good. To find a way to keep that in place. And go on this side. Oh my God, come on. There you go. That. There you go. And there, is it still hot? It's still pretty hot. So I'm gonna need to wait a little bit for that piece. Basically the idea, what I would love to see is that this is sleeping right in place there. Right there under those tab there, those mounting point. So therefore, if it's slipping in place, we might be able to keep that and just weld the mounting point there. So therefore, we're gonna have everything in place basically, and just that sandwich between the tabs. Let's try, and in fact I'm just going to put the gloves, that's all, because it's a bit too hot to handle. So yeah. There you go. gonna probably destroy a little bit the paint, which is okay. I mean, part of the game when you're trying to go too fast. So basically this is getting hold in there like this. This is going right on top there. On this side, this is working quite well. It's more on this side that it's not. So we're gonna open it up a little bit more like this, but yeah, this one is getting a bit weak. Like it has expanded a little bit more than I expected it to do. It's not fitting on top. It's not going to work on this side too. You were there before him? Damn, so you were lurking all this time. That's what happens when you are working. Seems like it's part of life to be working, right? I'm not sure that's gonna work. Nah, don't like where this is going. I am assuming follow edge. Follow edge is not follow age, but like I don't think it's activated in here. I'm not sure. Hey, thank you, by the way. Yes, it's a bit cold, it's a bit chill, but it's not too bad. We had such an awesome week last week. Like, every time I was getting out of the garage, it was way hotter than I would expect it to be. That was so good. But now, yeah, it's getting colder and colder now. The haircut is pretty much the same, but if you notice that it's now shorter on the sides, well, that's because my awesome girlfriend just refreshed the haircut before we went to that wedding we had this weekend. Ah! All right, so what are we going to do with that? So we could be trying to smooth the middle part there.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb
Why the
ways to
Osha? I'm not
die.
doing anything stupid right now. Except if you consider what I'm doing there stupid. Ba, ba, ba. 'Cause that could also be something that could work. Doing that, and holding that in place. NPV think I'm gonna kill myself with that car, which is fair. I do think too, but hey, let's not say that to anyone else. All right, I hope not, but that car is gonna be freaking dangerous to drive. But nothing like the 1500 HP build from rack. That's insane. That's just insane. Hey yo, don't say that. I'm saying what I want. That's my stream, not yours. So if we're going this way, maybe I can do that. Yo, this seems to work, in fact. Just need to make sure. Friend, I've come to say hello again and talk to you again. Not sure. All right, we're almost there, to be fair. I feel like I might not have to cut those. and just use them. Use them. Keep a bit of a spring action in there. Like that and like this. Let's open that one up a little bit. Jinxing, not believing in that. If I'm killing myself with that car, it's because I'm gonna have done something stupid with it, alright? Let that sink in, because that's gonna be straight facts. Alright, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna tack weld just 2 small welds at the back there to see how it reacts, and also just try that inside the car. Just smoke it up basically and see if that could be a possibilities for what we need to do. So, because if it is, that will be pretty sick, to be fair. That will be, is it still too hot? Oh no, it's okay. I can remove the gloves. I'm gonna try to crunch that one a little bit more. So that it fits a bit more in the same place as the other one. But yeah, basically if we're going like this, we could have something pretty decent. Even like there. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Then if I'm pushing on that, what's going to happen? I'm gonna need to remove part at the front. Superstition, not for me. All right, I'm gonna have to just buff a little bit of these parts in the inner side because they are getting in the way. So we painted that for nothing, but that's part of the game. So let's remove that one, put it on the bench for now. Then, yeah, remove a bit of material in there. So we're gonna grab for that. I'm gonna need a grinding pad. Superstition. If I'm dying because I've been stupid, you can say get good scrub at my funeral. Sounds good? Deal? Deal. I just imagine Val saying like, get good scrub! That will be funny. Alright, so let's remove a bit of material at the back there. That's gonna help us sit that thing flush to where it needs to be. Sounds good. Coffee is good, so I'm gonna drink it from above, from under. You're gonna be like, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, coffee. That. Holding that in place like this and grinding, so loud noise. There we go. So that's a pretty good thing done. So now it should sit a bit more flat on top of the power steering unit, which means we should be able to tack weld it at the back and at the front at the same time. So it's crazy how I'm going through all that mess for a power steering, which is awesome. So therefore, here we should be able to tack weld it at the back there, like this, and then sit it a bit more flush at the front. Yep. So we have two mounting points, and it should sit pretty flat there. And then if needed, we can even push that even further more at the back. We can just try to weld it even more there, so that should be pretty good. All right, because basically I will just need to make a little bridge there, and then we will be good. Same at the front. In fact, just bringing that lips at the bottom here and welding all that together just like that. That will be awesome. But for now, we're just going to tack weld it at the back. Then once it's tack welded in place, we're gonna try to put that inside the car, making sure everything's still working in place. And then with that said, we should be good to go from there and see what we are missing, like if it's strong enough and everything. So yeah, let's do that. So back with the welder, let's open the bottle. This time, because we're just doing tack welding, so we need it to be perfect first shot. I'm also going to try to find a good place to, well, in fact, this is a good place-ish, because it's changing that, so it's not good. Need to get that in place first, then I guess, oh, I guess this is going to be. It's some sort of galvanized stuff, so I need to take care of that. Make sure it's gonna ground okay. Take the sander, just remove a bit more paint at the back there. All right, so the idea, just to go ahead, to go over it all over again, this is the bracket from Datsun. So right now I'm still trying to keep everything from the Subaru one and just fit that with the Datsun one, which means including like the tabs and stuff. But if this is not working, if this is not feeling strong enough, I'm gonna be deleting those tabs and just welding that on top here, which means we should have a lot of strength because we're gonna be reusing the same mounting hole as the one in the Datsun, but basically with the entire unit. So we will have plenty of space for bolts. And in fact, I know it's already just that the answer. Am I just sending it? Like, I know if I'm removing these, not keeping them at all, but at the same time, they are doing quite a good job. So yeah, we're just going to tag that at the back and try it. But basically, I feel like it's the answer, just cutting the shit out of it. So yeah, need to push that one back a little bit more and crushing it a little bit more. Like that. Yep, that's better, but now it's not. I kind of want to preserve everything almost like as it is on the Subaru unit, just because the less modification I'm doing in there, the easier it's gonna be to make it work if I have to replace it, because that's another thing I have to keep in mind. If one day I have to replace it, will I remember everything I've done to this car? If the answer is no, which is mostly going to happen, well, I need to keep in mind it still need to be quite easy to work on it, right? Maintenance is quite a good thing to keep in mind too. All right, this is pretty good. Now just moving that at the back there. Well, it's good, but not good enough for me. Not right now. Not the way it is. That one still need to go through there. Like that. There we go. That one needs to swing it a little bit too, but not too much. That was too much. There we go. I'm gonna tag that right there, I guess. Still need, I went a bit too far back. There we go. Boom, there we go. That's it, that's it. That seems pretty good. All right, we're sanding that. Tack welding, I'm gonna be putting that on E. All right, wish me luck. Hopefully we are grounded. There we go. That's smoky. So just with those two little tack there, we're gonna be able to test the setup. It's not final, but at least it should hold in place for the time being where, yeah, they are pretty strong. All right, sounds good. Ready to try that inside of the car. So, front cam. All right, let me bring you back inside the car where all the action's gonna be now. Pom, 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 pom. Hopefully the camera won't go nuts again. I was going on the other side for that one. For that point of view, because I don't want the cable in my way here. So let's make sure we are keeping that the same way. Dual side. There we go. So basically we're coming right there. So we're gonna try that and see how it's going. So everything seems good. Yep. Let's try that inside the car. That's quite a big unit to fit in there, to be fair, but I'm believing in it. So this is the idea right there. So now we can already see it's gonna sit way better in place. So let me just start those bolts. I'm guessing that one will fall on the ground, so better put it there first. Need to hold everything at the same time. All right, so everything is lining up, so that's pretty cool. That means we have done quite a good job. Let's change that right there. All right, I think you already know the answer. This is freaking perfect. Just the way it's seated in place. Yeah, it is heavy. Doing my workout right now. All right, so just the way it's seated in place, and now let me just unextend that. That's not a word, unextending, but I'm saying that anyway. So I'm gonna screw that in place. So basically we're gonna be able to put a bit of strength through that rod there, but as you can see, now it's a steering wheel, and we still have some adjustment there with that. Holy crap, we retained some adjustment, no freaking way. So basically the steering wheel setup is going to work, and this is going to prevent it from rotating too far. Because right now it could go even further than that, but that's gonna prevent that from happening too much. All right, so we have quite a good setup in place so far. Let's do that first. Yep. So we're gonna have one bracket to do at the top here where there's nothing going at the back, but so far so good. Could even do that on this side, so that way that will still be pretty good. Sheesh, let's go. So what I'm looking at right now, if you want to see a bit more, let's try that, let's try this. So basically what I'm looking at is when I'm holding that, like remember that the back is not even connected so far. Left to right, I had a lot of play, and right now I have nothing or almost nothing. So that's really good. So we're gonna be able to tack weld it at the front and then do a proper welding pass at the back. And we, like I said, we even kept the possibility to adjust a little bit the steering wheel, which means we should be able to make it work pretty well. So steering wheel is gonna be sitting in there, and that's the same distance the original one was sitting. So basically when I'm gonna be here, so that's pretty good. And then with the adjustable seat, and that's why I don't want a full bucket seat in there, because also it's gonna be even sticking a little bit more at the back than that, but we measured everything and everything was supposed to be good. So with that said, time to move on and try to make everything fit in there properly. So yeah, I'm gonna be removing that again. We're gonna be securizing, we're gonna be welding that in its final position, because that won't move at all. Oh, maybe we can wait just for that, because we want everything to be in place before final welding something. So we're gonna be grabbing that here, and we're gonna make a bracket for that one, so it's gonna hold the motor in place so it won't pivot like it's trying to do all the time. And then we're gonna have to find also a place to mount the computer for it. So there's an ECU especially for that system there, so we're gonna have to look at this. Oh man, I just remembered there's also that guy. I was supposed to get the power cable for the ECU, the one asking for 80 amp. And yeah, so basically you need to fuse that system with a 80 amp fuse, which is not going to be in the new fuse box we put in there. But the guy is still not sending the freaking thing. At least he didn't accept the money, because I sent him the money. He said, yeah, I'm doing that in 3 days. It's been a month. If it's not more than that. I'm so pissed, honestly. Like, that guy, seriously. I'm gonna write to him right now, because no, he didn't accept the money. So oh shit, it's already that time. All right, I forgot I had a meeting in a few minutes. Who went out, just came and heard you rage. I'm raging about the guy who was supposed to send me something. Like, I sent him the money. He never accepted it, which is fair. He said, I'm gonna accept it only when I'm posting the wire, because he is around Montreal or something, and like, which is 3 hours away, so that's a bit too far for me. And yeah, so basically that was pretty much that. And I wrote to him almost every week, and nothing. He didn't even saw my last message. I bet you he's gonna block me and never send it to me, which means I'm not going to have the wire to test the module in time. And I mean, I'm gonna find another one for sure. Like, maybe even other Subarus are using the same wire, so I might have to go to the scrapyard and see that. I really wanna know if you're gonna send me that wire, because now I really fucking need it, bitch. All right, now I wrote to him like I'm really super pissed, because honestly I am, like, fuck that guy, to be fair. But yeah, hey guys, it's already 12, it's already lunch break. Hey, I was going hard on that thing right there. So basically the power steering is almost mounted in place. We just need a bracket at the back with a bolt to go through that, and then we're gonna be having the main unit mounted in place. Then it's gonna be the half shaft going from the power steering to the firewall. But right now I just had a message telling me, hey, whenever you want for the meeting. And I'm like, fuck, I forgot I had a meeting this lunchtime. Flo, by the way, I have a meeting right now. So she didn't know, because I didn't even remember, so I never told her. All right, so guys, let's put that there. So guys, we're gonna see each other again in 2 hours or something like this. We're gonna keep going on that power steering unit. We're gonna try to finalize the installation for today of the unit itself, and maybe try to brainstorm on where we're going to put the computer, like the controller module, because basically that has not a lot of room for it, and we have limited amount of wire to go to it, so, and we cannot extend those wires. So yep, so we're gonna see that after lunch. So have a good lunchtime and see you later on. Bye.